In 2022, an AI-generated artwork won first place at Colorado State Fair. Internet exploded. Artists got panicked. This is the death of art. They said, we are being replaced. And I get it. AI creates stunning images in seconds. I mean, something that would take human days. It's terrifying. But here's what that conversation missed. Something fundamental about why we create and why we care about what's created. It can generate millions of images. It can write sonnets. It can compose symphonies. But there's one thing it will never have. A story of why it made and what it made. And that story, that human story, that's what we are really buying when we buy art. Let me show you what I mean. In 2017, a Basquiat painting sold for 110.5 million. Now, objectively, it's a skull painted on a canvas. Technically, AI could make it more perfectly. It could recreate it like a better version, a balanced composition, but that's not what sold for 110 million. What sold was Basquiat's story. A black artist in 1980s New York, channeling racism, poverty, and identity into raw, explosive paintings. His struggle, his hunger, his death at 27. The painting is not just a paint on canvas, it's a piece of human soul. And that's something an algorithm can never generate.
This side of the room is Yuki's bit of fair warning and selling. Thank you, sir. For $98 million. Thank you, Yuki. Congratulations. Thank you very much. LO300. Thank you very, very much indeed. Thank you very much.
ChatGPT can write a technically perfect novel. Logical plot, proper grammar, consistent characters. But here's what it can't do. It can't write about losing a parent. It can't write about its first heartbreak. It can't write about the smell of its grandmother's kitchen. Because it never experienced any of these.
I know, I believe everything I said to you, I really believe. I actually believe writing is a healing force. And when you write those words and speak them out loud, you are standing in strength, not weakness.
That's not metaphorical. The best writing comes from lived experience. The pain transformed into prose. The joy captured in sentences. When we read Sylvia Plath, we're not just reading words, we're reading her depression, her struggle, her brilliant, tortured mind. When we read James Baldwin, we read his experience as a black gay man in America. An AI can imitate their style, but it can't live their life.
だから夢だったっていうのはありますよ。これやったらいいんだなって夢でしょあれ。
There is a restaurant in Tokyo, Sukiyabashi Jiro. 10 seats, $300 for a sushi. The chef, Jiro Ono. He's 97 years old and he's been making sushi for over 80 years. Now, even a robot could make a sushi. Probably faster, definitely more consistent. And maybe even better by some metrics. But people don't pay $300 for a perfect sushi. They pay for Jiro's sushi. They pay for the decades of obsession, for the human hands which shaped each piece. They are eating his dedication, his story, his humanity.
やるってことは非常にいいことじゃないかなと思います。
父はもうジローさんの亡霊がもうそこら中にあるから。
好きにならなきゃダメです。それ自分の仕事に惚れなきゃダメなんですよ。
$17,000 years ago, someone crawled into a cave in Lascaux, France. There was a bull painted on a wall. It's not perfect. The perspective is wrong. The proportions are off. But when you stand in that cave, you're not thinking about technique. You're thinking someone was here. Someone like me, someone who saw beauty that needed to capture it. That handprint on the wall, it's not just a pigment. It's a human saying, I was here, I existed, I mattered. AI will never have that urge to be remembered, the desperate human desire to be remembered. Now don't get me wrong, but AI is an incredible tool. Mario Klingman uses AI to create art, but he called himself the neurographer. He is directing the AI, curating its output, adding his vision. Holly Harrington created an AI version of her voice, but she uses it to explore questions about identity and authenticity. The AI isn't replacing them, it's amplifying them. Banksy's art isn't valuable because of the image, it's valuable because of the risk. Someone climbed a wall at night. Someone had to say something that needed to say. Consequences be demanded. That danger, the rebellion, that human need to speak truth to power, that's what we are looking at when we look at street art. And AI will never feel that adrenaline of running from police, will never feel the urgency of a message that must be delivered. And here's what's really interesting. In the age of AI, human-made is becoming more valuable, not less. Handmade is a premium category. Small batch commands higher price. Artisanal means expensive. Why? Because in the world of perfection, we crave the human touch, the story, the connection. When Kevin Carter photographed a starving child in Sweden, he was not just taking a picture of it, he was bearing a witness. The photo haunted him. He killed himself within a year after winning the Pulitzer Prize for it. And that's the weight of human creation, the responsibility, the cost. An AI can generate an image of suffering, but it can't feel the weight of witnessing it and never carry the burden of what it's seen. And that burden, that human cost, that's the part of what makes the image powerful. Jazz is about mistakes, about improvisation, about responding to the energy in the room.
Trumpet player, but he doesn't have any anything extra. You know, he's precise.
Miles Davis said, "Do not fear mistakes. There are none." But for AI, mistakes are the bugs to be fixed, imperfections to be eliminated. Well, it's the mistake that makes jazz feel human. The unexpected notes that becomes the hook, the rhythm that falls apart and finds the way itself again. We are entering a world where AI can create anything we imagine. And that's not scary, it's clarifying. Because when machines can do anything, what matters is the thing that machines can't do. Be human. Have experience. Feel emotions. Make choices that matters because they cost something.
There was a philosopher going on about something on a news program, and then they had the news. Somebody said, "Well, how can you be optimistic with news like this?" And he said, "Well, that's television. Bad news sells. I mean, that's what they want, bad news." And this guy said, "Well, what's the good news then?" And he said, "Well, the arrival of spring." and the person told me this because he said, "Well, yes, it is good news."
David Hockney is 87 years old. He's been painting for 70 years. He could retire. He has already secured his legacy. But every morning he wakes up and he paints. Not because he has to, because he needs to. Because there's something inside him that demands to be expressed. Some vision only he can see. Some feelings only he can translate. That need, that human compulsion, that's what separates us from machine. AI creates because we tell it to. Humans create because we have to. So yes, AI will change everything. It will democratize tools. It will accelerate productions. It will challenge our definition. But it can never replace a human story, the human struggle, the human soul. Because art isn't just about the output, it's about input. The life lived, the pain felt, the joy experienced. The machines are coming. They are already here. But they are not our replacement. They are our tools. The story of human creativity isn't just ending. It's a beginning of a new chapter. And that chapter will still be written by human hands, carrying human hearts, telling human stories. Because in the end, that's what we all are looking for. Connection, understanding, the reassurance that we are not alone. Because that's something that only humans can give each other.